Hello everyone, I'm Doris from Susan's family. Today, I'm going to show you a new pattern, the Sign-Off Style series, the Auspicious Yoke Sweater, Sign-Off Style. For this electronic tutorial, available on the website, search. This sweater is divided into the shoulder parts, body, sleeves, neckline edging, and pearl decorations, making up 5 parts. First, crochet the shoulder parts from top to bottom. After completing the shoulder parts, crochet the body section based on it. Then, make the sleeves and the edging. Finally, sew the pearl decorations onto the corresponding positions. Let's start by learning the crocheting method for the shoulder parts. Let's start by casting on. Then, crochet in rounds counterclockwise along the starting chain. Several crochet stitches will be applied. All the details are marked on the chart. I won't list them one by one here. Next, please watch as I demonstrate the specific crocheting method. Let's start by casting on. For a clearer demonstration, I will use cotton yarn here. The colors are random. For specific yarn, color schemes, and hook sizes, please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper instructions. Hold the yarn with your left hand and hold the hook with your right hand. Start by making a slip knot. This slip knot does not count as a stitch. Slightly tighten it. Then, work 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. After completing this, pick up the half stitch above the first chain. It's this strand of yarn. Work 1 double crochet. This double crochet needs to be elongated to the same height as the 3 chains. We consider these 3 chains and 1 double crochet as 1 starting mesh. Continue with 3 more chains. After completing this, pick up the hole in this mesh. Work 1 double crochet. Pay attention to elongating the height of this double crochet. This completes the second mesh. Remember to keep the height consistent for each mesh group. Continue with the third one. Each double crochet is worked into the hole of the previous mesh. Continue crocheting downwards. This circle of starting stitches will be. Keep crocheting this mesh pattern in a sequence. The exact number of meshes, please refer to the chart. After completing the required number of meshes, fold the fabric in half. Be careful not to twist it in the middle. Join the beginning and ending with a slip stitch. Insert the hook into the hole in the middle of the first starting mesh. Make 1 slip stitch. This is the braid formed by the slip stitch. The joining slip stitch does not count as a stitch. You need to pull it tight. Everyone, take a look. This is what it looks like after completing the starting chain. In this case, I have a smaller sample swatch with fewer chains. After completing the cast on, you can try it on over your head. If it's too small or too big, you will need to adjust your tension and crochet it again. Next, crochet the first round. Foundation chain 3 stitches. These 3 chain stitches count as 1 double crochet. Then, in the same chain space below, make 2 more double crochets. When crocheting, keep the starting tail of the yarn above the crochet hook. Hide it as you work. Including the turning chain, you will have made a total of 3 double crochets here. Next, in the chain space of the adjacent mesh, make 3 double crochets. This round is worked into the mesh of the cast on. Crochet 3 double crochets. Everyone finish this round. Keeping the yarn tail above the crochet hook. Hide it as you work. After completing the last stitch, pick up the 2 strands of the third chain from the beginning chain. That is, these 2 strands here. Make 1 slip stitch. Pull tight. This way, the first round is completed. Now move on to the second round. Foundation chain 3 stitches. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. This corresponds to the turning chain from the previous round. Then, in the next 4 stitches on the left side, make 1 double crochet each. Since the next stitch requires a color change, for the 4th double crochet here, first make an incomplete double crochet. We'll call the loop on the hook color 1. Next, take the corresponding yarn of the next color. We'll call this color 2. Hold color 2 with your left hand. Leave about 5 cm. Wrap the yarn 2 around the hook. Pull through with yarn 2. This way, you have completed the color change. Next, work a DC4 popcorn stitch. First, make 4 double crochets in the left stitch. As you crochet, pay attention to wrapping the yarn tails of color 1 and color 2. Slightly tighten the yarn tails. One. 2. 3. 4. After completing, enlarge the loop on the crochet hook. Slip the hook off. Insert the hook into the first stitch of these 4 double crochets. Then insert it into the loop that was left. Draw the loop through this stitch. As you draw through, use your middle finger to push forward against the double crochet. This makes the completed stitch stand out. Next, crochet 1 chain to secure, since the next stitch requires a color change. When crocheting this chain, hang color 1 on your left hand. Yarn over with color 1. Draw color 1 through. This way, a DC4 popcorn stitch is completed. We'll refer to this as the popcorn stitch from now on. Next, in the following 7 stitches on the left side, crochet 1 double crochet in each stitch. As you crochet, remember to wrap color 2. Similarly, when crocheting the 7th stitch, you need to start with an incomplete double crochet for the color change. Then, hang color 2 on your left hand. Finish this double crochet. The color change is now complete. Continue to crochet the next popcorn stitch. First, make 4 double crochets in the adjacent stitch. Be sure to wrap color 1. After completing it, enlarge the loop on the crochet hook. Insert the hook into the first stitch here, and through the loop that was left. Draw the loop through. Make sure to keep the double crochet pushed forward as you do this. Then, with color 1, make a chain stitch to secure. Another popcorn stitch is now complete, and the color change is also complete. For each subsequent set, when crocheting the 7th double crochet, start with an incomplete double crochet for the color change. When crocheting the popcorn stitch, the color change always happens when making the final securing chain stitch, and as you crochet, you need to wrap another yarn tail each time. Let me demonstrate this again. First, crochet 7 double crochets. Then make a popcorn stitch. Continue down. Keep repeating the sequence of 7 double crochets and 1 popcorn stitch. Complete the remaining part of this round. Pay attention to the color change and wrapping the yarn tail. Since the third round will also be crocheted with color 2, when making the last double crochet of the second round, you still need to use an incomplete double crochet for the color change. Then join with color 2, using a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Tighten it. Everyone, take a look. This is what the second round looks like after completion. Now let's move on to the third round. Foundation chain 2 stitches. These 2 chains count as 1/2 double crochet. They correspond to the beginning chain of the previous round. Next, in the left stitch, work 5 double crochets into the same stitch. That is, make 5 double crochets in the same stitch. Leave color 1 at the back of the fabric for now. One set of 5 double crochets into the same stitch is completed. Next, work 1/2 double crochet in the left stitch. Then, in the next 2 adjacent stitches, work 1 single crochet in each stitch. After completing, the next stitch is a front post single crochet. Insert the hook from the right side above the popcorn stitch. Then come out on the left side. Pay attention to the insertion point. Then yarn over and work a single crochet. One front post single crochet is completed. Next, pick up stitches and work 2 single crochets. Followed by 1/2 double crochet. After completing, work 5 double crochets into the same stitch. Then work 1/2 double crochet, followed by 2 single crochets. We consider the 4 single crochets here. 2 half double crochets, and 1 double crochet with 5 stitches in 1 stitch, as pattern 1. Next, work a front post single crochet. Pay attention to the insertion point. Above this popcorn stitch. Go in from the right side. And come out on the left. That is. Pick up from behind to front over this popcorn stitch. And work 1 single crochet. This is the method for working a front post single crochet. Then work another pattern 1. After completing it, work a front post single crochet around the popcorn stitch with a single crochet. Followed by another pattern 1 below. Continue working the sequence with a front post single crochet. Follow this demonstration as a reference to complete the remaining part of this round. After completing it, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Pull tight. Since color 2 won't be used for now, secure with a chain stitch. Leave about 5 cm and cut off. Then, take the yarn tail. Weave in the yarn tail along the texture on the wrong side of the fabric. Make sure to weave in several stitches before cutting. This way, the third round is completed. Now, move on to the fourth round. Hold the yarn with your left hand for color 1. Insert the hook from back to front. And come out on the right side of this beginning chain. Then from front to back. Insert on the left side of this beginning chain. Then, yarn over. Draw the yarn through. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Pick up the double crochet on the left side. Work a back post double crochet. Yarn over with the hook. Insert the hook from back to front. Come out on the right side of this double crochet. Then insert on the left side. And use the method to work a double crochet. Complete this stitch. In other words, the technique for a back post double crochet is the same as a double crochet, except for the insertion point. Instead of inserting into the stitch, you insert from back to front, picking up this double crochet. Then on the next 3 double crochets on the left side, work 1 back post half double crochet each. Start with the first one. Yarn over the hook. Insert from back to front on the right side of this double crochet. Then insert from the left side. And work a half double crochet. 1 back post half double crochet is completed. Move on to the second one. Yarn over the hook. On the wrong side of the fabric. Insert from the right side of this double crochet. And then insert from the left side. Then work a half double crochet. The second one is completed. Continue with the third one. Next, work a back post double crochet on the left side. On the wrong side of the fabric, insert from the right side of this double crochet. And then insert from the left side, and work a double crochet. This round consists entirely of back post stitches. In the middle 3 stitches of the 5 double crochets from the previous round. All of them are back post half double crochets. For the remaining positions, work back post double crochets corresponding to each double crochet from the previous round. For the half double crochets from the previous round, single crochets, and front post single crochets, use the same method. Insert from the right side of the corresponding stitch, and then insert from the left side. Finish crocheting the remaining part of this round. After completing it, join with a slip stitch. Pull tight. Like this, the 4th round is completed. Next, let's work on the 5th round. Foundation chain 3 stitches. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet, then work 2 chains for transition. Next, work 1 double crochet in the previous round's beginning chain. After completing, skip 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch from the left, work 1 double crochet first. Then work 2 chains. Next, work another double crochet in the same position. We consider these 2 double crochets and the 2 chains in between. Consider it as pattern 2. Below that, repeat working this pattern 2. Between each pattern 2, there needs to be an interval of 2 stitches below. Finish crocheting the remaining part of this round. After completing, here, make a beginning chain. In the chain space between the double crochets, work 1 slip stitch to join. Pull tight. This way, round 5 is completed. Next, work on round 6. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work 2 double crochets in the same space. After completing, in the chain space of pattern 2 on the left side, work 3 double crochets. For this round, in the chain spaces of pattern 2 from the previous round, work 3 double crochets in each space. Finish crocheting the remaining part of this round. After completing, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight. Since the next round requires a color change, work 1 chain stitch to secure. Leave about 5 cm and cut the yarn. Tighten the yarn tail. This way, round 6 is completed. Now move on to round 7. Take the corresponding color of yarn, make a slip knot with the yarn end. We call this color 3. Insert the hook into the top of the beginning chain from the previous round. Draw the loop through. Slightly adjust the size of the loop. Work 1 chain as the turning chain for the single crochet. The turning chain does not count as a stitch. Then work 1 single crochet into the same position. Pay attention to weaving in 2 yarn tails. Then continue picking up stitches and work 11 single crochets. After completing, skip 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch from the left, Work 1 double crochet and place 7 stitches, meaning work 7 double crochets in the same stitch. After completing, skip 2 stitches. Starting from the 3rd stitch on the left, work 13 single crochets evenly. Then skip 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch from the left, work 1 double crochet and place 7 stitches in the same stitch. This round consists of 13 single crochets and the sequence of 1 double crochet with 7 stitches placed in 1 stitch, repeated, on both sides of the double crochet with 7 stitches. You need to skip 2 stitches without working. Everyone, follow this method to complete the remaining part of this round. After completing the last single crochet, join with a slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. This way, the 7th round is completed. Now, let's move on to the 8th round. Make 1 chain as the starting chain for single crochet, then work 11 single crochets evenly. After completing, skip the last single crochet stitch here. On the 7 stitches of the double crochet, with 7 stitches placed in 1 stitch on the left side, work 1 double crochet in each stitch. Work 1 chain stitch between each double crochet for transition. We can consider the 7 double crochets here, and the 6 chain stitches in the middle. Consider it as pattern 3. After completing it, skip a single crochet stitch on the left side. Start from the 2nd stitch on the left. Work 11 single crochets evenly. After completing, skip the last single crochet stitch here. For the rest of this round, each time you work a single crochet, skip the first and last single crochet stitches. Then, on the next group of 7 double crochets on the left, work 1 pattern 3. Moving down, continue with the sequence of 11 single crochets and 1 pattern 3. Complete this round in this manner. After finishing the last pattern 3, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. This way, the 8th round is now complete. Next, we will work on the 9th round. First, adjust the starting position. Transition with a slip stitch. Insert the hook into the left single crochet stitch. Make 1 slip stitch. Note that this slip stitch is represented by an oval solid dot symbol, indicating that it does not need to be tightened. A circular solid dot symbol indicates that it needs to be tightened. This will not be repeated in the following steps. This way, the yarn tail is adjusted to the corresponding position. Next, foundation chain 1 stitch. Then, work a single crochet in the same position as the slip stitch. Continue working single crochets downward, all the way to the second to last stitch here. After completing this, skip the next 2 stitches, and then work into the chain space on the left side. Work a DC2 bobble stitch. First, work 2 incomplete double crochets. One, 2. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, and draw through all 3 loops on the hook in once. A DC2 bobble stitch is done. Next, chain 2 as a transition. Then, work into the adjacent chain space. Work a DC2 bobble stitch. First, work 2 incomplete double crochets. Then, yarn over, and draw through all loops on the hook in once. Another DC2 bobble stitch is completed. Continue with 2 chains as a transition. Then, in each of the next 4 adjacent chain spaces, work 1 DC2 bobble stitch. Between each, chain 2 as a transition. Everyone finish these stitches. Then skip this double crochet stitch. Continue with a single crochet on the left side, where the single crochet was. Note, skip the single crochet stitches at the beginning and end as well. Everyone continue crocheting downward in the chain spaces of pattern 3 from the previous round. Work 1 DC2 bobble stitch. Between each, chain 2 as a transition. Everyone finish the remaining part of this round. After completing the last stitch, join with the first stitch using a slip stitch. Pull tight. Then crochet a chain stitch to secure. Leave a 5 cm yarn tail, and cut the yarn. This way, the 9th round is completed. Next, let's work on the 10th round. Take the corresponding color of yarn. Make a slip knot with the yarn end. Insert the hook into the stitch on the left side of where the yarn was cut in the previous round. Join the yarn. Foundation chain 1 stitch. Then work a single crochet into the same position. Pay attention to weaving in the yarn tail. Continue working single crochets. Work up to the second to last stitch here. After completing this, skip the last single crochet stitch in the stitch of the DC2 bobble on the left side. Work a double crochet. Then work 2 double crochets into the left chain space. After completing this, work a double crochet into the left stitch. Then work 2 double crochets into the adjacent chain space. Next, work a double crochet into the left stitch. Now you're at the third chain space here. First, work 2 double crochets here. Then work 8 chains. Next, work into the second to last chain. Pick up the half stitch from above. That is, this single strand of yarn. Work 1 single crochet. Then in the same insertion position for this single crochet, work at HDC 2 in 1. That is, work 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. One, 2. Then, in the half stitch above the left chain, work at HDC 2 in 1. Then pick up the half stitch above the adjacent chain. Work 4 single crochets in sequence. After completing, work 1 slip stitch on the last chain. Then pick up this double crochet stitch, the strand of yarn closer to you, and the strand on the left. Work 1 slip stitch. Then in the same chain space below, work 1 double crochet. Then work 12 chain stitches. After completing, work 1 single crochet 2 stitches together. First, work 2 incomplete single crochets. Pick up the half stitch above the second chain from the hook. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. This is the method for an incomplete single crochet. Then work the second one. Skip 1 chain stitch. Pick up the half stitch above the second chain from the left. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. This is the second incomplete single crochet. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, and draw through all the loops on the hook in once. 1 single crochet 2 stitches together is completed. Then work another single crochet 2 stitches together. First, work an incomplete single crochet in the adjacent chain stitch. Then skip 1 chain stitch on the second chain from the left. Work the second incomplete single crochet. Next, yarn over, and draw through all 3 loops on the hook in once. Another single crochet 2 stitches together is completed. Then work even for 4 single crochets. After completing, work 1 slip stitch in the last chain stitch. Next, pick up this double crochet stitch, the strand closest to you, and the one on the left, and work 1 slip stitch. Then in the same chain space below, work 2 more double crochets. Consider all the stitches in this chain space as one pattern 4. Next, in the double crochet of the DC2 bobble stitch on the left, make a double crochet in the chain space. Work 1 double crochet into each stitch, and 2 double crochets into each chain space. After completing this, work single crochets into the single crochet stitches on the left. Skip the beginning and ending single crochet stitches. After completing this, in the DC2 bobble stitch here, and the chain spaces, continue to work corresponding double crochets. Work to the 3rd chain space. Upon reaching the correct position, work 1 pattern 4 here. Let me demonstrate the pattern 4 crochet method again. Start with 2 double crochets. Then work 8 chain stitches. After completing this, in the 2nd chain from the hook, pick up the front loop and work 1 single crochet. Then work 1 HDC2 in 1, half double crochet 2 stitches, in the same stitch. Then work on the left side chain. Work another HDC2 in 1, half double crochet 2 stitches in the same stitch. After completing this, work 4 single crochets evenly. Then work 1 slip stitch. Next, pick up both loops of the double crochet, and work 1 slip stitch. Then in the same hole underneath, work 1 double crochet. Then work 12 chain stitches. After completing this, work 2 single crochet 2 stitches together. The first single crochet 2 stitches together is worked into the 2nd to last and the 4th to last chain stitches. Then work the 2nd single crochet decrease. Between these incomplete single crochets, skip 1 chain stitch. After completing this, work 4 single crochets evenly. Then work 1 slip stitch. Next, pick up both loops of the double crochet and work 1 slip stitch. Then, in the same chain space below, work 2 double crochets. This way, pattern 4 is completed. Moving down, continue as demonstrated earlier to finish the remaining part of this round. After completing the last double crochet, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch. Pull tight. Then, chain 1 to secure. Leave a 5 cm yarn tail, and cut the yarn. Weave in the yarn tail along the texture on the wrong side of the fabric. Work a few stitches to hide it well, then trim. Now, take a look. This is what it looks like after completing the 10th round. Next, we will crochet the ruai pattern. Take the corresponding color yarn. Hold the yarn with your left hand. Insert the hook into the first stitch of the 8th round. And the space between the second double crochet. Draw the yarn through. Then insert the hook into the space between the double crochets on the left side. Make 1 slip stitch. Then insert the hook into the third double crochet stitch of the 7th round below. Make 1 slip stitch. Now, rotate the fabric clockwise. Insert the hook into the gap between the second and third double crochets. Make 1 slip stitch. Then insert the hook into the gap between the first and second double crochets. Make 1 slip stitch. Next, in the gap on the other side of the first double crochet, make 1 slip stitch. Then, in the 6th round, in this double crochet stitch, make 1 slip stitch. That is, in the 7th round, make 7 stitches from 1 double crochet stitch. Leave a space of 1 stitch. Then insert the hook into the gap between these double crochets. Make 1 slip stitch. Insert the hook into the adjacent gap, and make a slip stitch. Next, insert the hook into the next adjacent gap, and make a slip stitch. Then insert the hook into the stitch of the adjacent double crochet, make a slip stitch. Next, in the single crochet stitches aligned above over 3 rounds, make 1 slip stitch in each. After completing this, in the gap on the right side of this double crochet, make 1 slip stitch. Next, from the 10th round here, starting from the 2nd stitch, pick up stitches and make slip stitches in sequence. After completing this, in the adjacent single crochet stitch, make 1 slip stitch. Then in the single crochet stitches, aligned below over 3 rounds, make 1 slip stitch in each. After completing this, at the insertion point of the adjacent single crochet, which is this double crochet stitch, make a slip stitch. Next, insert into the gap between these double crochets and make a slip stitch. Then insert into the adjacent gap and make a slip stitch. Next, insert into the adjacent double crochet stitch and make a slip stitch. After completing, insert into the gap on the left side of the long needle stitch in the 7th round and make a slip stitch. Next, insert into the adjacent gap and make a slip stitch. After completing, at the 3rd to last double crochet stitch here, make a slip stitch. Then, in the 8th round, at the 2nd to last and 3rd to last double crochet gaps, make slip stitches. Next, insert into the adjacent gap on the left side and make a slip stitch. This way, one ruai pattern is completed. Next, transition the yarn tail from the back to the position for the next ruai pattern. Stretch the loop. Remove the hook. Insert the hook from the back into this gap. And pull the loop to the back. Then work 3 chains. Then insert into the 9th round. Here's the 2nd single crochet, a thread on the back. Crochet 1 slip stitch. Then chain 5. After completing, at the 9th round, the 2nd last single crochet, pick a thread from the back and crochet 1 slip stitch. Then chain 3. Then release the loop on the hook. Insert the hook from the front into the adjacent group, here at the 8th round. The gap between the first 2 double crochets, draw the loop through. Now the yarn tail transitions to the corresponding position. Then continue crocheting the ruai pattern. After completing, work all slip stitches on the back and use slip stitches to transition the yarn tail. Everyone follow the demonstrated method and positions. Complete the remaining ruai patterns after finishing the last one. Similarly, transition the yarn tail to the starting position on the back. Join with a slip stitch to the starting position. Then crochet 1 chain stitch to secure. Leave about 5 cm and cut the yarn. Tie the 2 yarn tails together in a double knot on the back. Then weave the ends along the texture into the fabric. You can weave in a few more stitches before trimming. This way, the Ruai pattern is completed. Next, move on to round 11. Get the yarn. Join the yarn in the middle stitch of the 7 single crochets here. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work 3 double crochets into the same stitch. After completing them, crochet 2 chains. Next, in the second double crochet stitch of round 10, make 1 slip stitch. Then crochet 2 chains. Now, in round 9, in the first DC2 bobble stitch, pick up the back loop only. And the strand of yarn behind the stitch. Make 1 slip stitch. If you can't find it precisely, just aim for the approximate position. Then crochet 2 chains. Next, pick up the second DC2 puff, bobble stitch from the left side of round 9, in the 9th round. Insert the hook into the back loop of this stitch, and the strand of yarn behind the stitch, and make a slip stitch. Continue picking up the back loops and the strand behind of the remaining 4 bobble stitches in sequence. Insert the hook into the back loop of each stitch, and the strand of yarn behind it. And make a slip stitch. Work 2 chains between each slip stitch. After completing the last slip stitch on the last bobble stitch, crochet 2 chains. Then pick up the second to last double crochet stitch from round 10. here. And make 1 slip stitch. Then work 2 chains. We treat these 8 slip stitches and 18 chains as cluster 1. Next, here. In the middle of 7 single crochets, work 1 double crochet, then work 4 stitches into the same stitch, which means making 4 double crochets in the same position. After completing this, make cluster 1, starting with 2 chains. Then work into the second double crochet stitch of round 10 here. Make 1 slip stitch. Then work 2 chains. Next, pick up the back loops of 6 puff stitches from round 9. And the following thread. And make 1 slip stitch in each. Work 2 chains between each slip stitch. After completing this, work 2 chains. Then in the second to last double crochet of round 10, make 1 slip stitch. Then work 2 chains. That completes another cluster 1. This round consists of cluster 1. Work the sequence of making 4 stitches from 1 double crochet stitch. Double crochet 4 stitches into the same stitch, all worked into the middle stitch of 7 single crochets. Refer to the previous demonstration to finish the remaining part of this round. After completing the last cluster 1, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Pull tight. That's it. The 11th round is now completed. Next, let's work on the 12th round. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then, on the beginning chain of the previous round, work a double crochet. Then work a double crochet in the adjacent stitch. Then work 3 chains. After completing that, work 1 double crochet into the adjacent double crochet stitch. Then work 1 double crochet increase in the left stitch, which means working 2 double crochets in the same position. 1, 2, 1 DC 2 in 1 is done. Next, work 2 chains. Then, in the 5th double crochet stitch from the 10th round here, work 1 slip stitch. That is, there are 2 stitches apart from the previous slip stitch. Then, work 3 chains. Next, pick up the middle double crochet of pattern 4. and 1 strand of yarn from behind where the slip stitch was made. Work 1 slip stitch. Following that, work 3 more chains. After completing this, on the 10th round here, work into the 5th to last double crochet stitch. Work 1 slip stitch. Again, this is 2 stitches apart from the previous slip stitch. Then, work 2 chains. We will treat these 10 chains and 3 slip stitches. Consider it as cluster 2. Next, on the first double crochet of this section, work 1 DC2 in 1. Then, work 1 double crochet in the adjacent stitch. Then work 3 chains. Next, work 1 double crochet in the left stitch. Then, work 1 DC2 in 1 in the adjacent stitch. We will treat these 2 DC2 in 1, 2 double crochets and the 3 chains in the middle as pattern 5. Move on to work a cluster 2. Foundation chain 2 stitches. Then, work 1 slip stitch in the 5th double crochet stitch of round 10 here. That is, skip 2 stitches from the previous slip stitch. Next, work 3 chains. Then, in the middle of pattern 4, behind the long needle, where the slip stitch was made, work 1 slip stitch into one of the yarns. Next, work 3 chains. Then, in round 10, at a position 2 stitches away from the last slip stitch, work 1 slip stitch. Finally, work 2 chains. Another cluster 2 is completed. This round consists of repeating pattern 5 and cluster 2. Please refer to the previous demonstration. Finish the remaining part of this round. After completing it, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Pull tight. This way, round 12 is completed. Continue to crochet round 13, foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches on the left side. Work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Then make 3 chains. Next, in the large space of pattern 5 from the previous round, work 1 double crochet. Then make 3 chains. Now, in the next 3 stitches on the left side, work 1 double crochet in each stitch. Then make 2 chains. Then in the 10th round, at a distance of 2 stitches away from the last slip stitch, make 1 slip stitch. Then make 3 chains. Next, in the 10th round, at a distance of 2 stitches away from the last slip stitch, make 1 slip stitch. Then make 2 chains. We now have 7 chains here and 2 slip stitches. Treat this as a cluster of 3. Then on the left side 3 stitches. Work 1 double crochet into each stitch. Then work 3 chains. After completing that, work 1 double crochet into the middle chain space. Then work 3 chains. And then work 1 double crochet into each of the left side 3 stitches. Here we have 7 double crochets and 6 chains in the middle. Consider it as a pattern of 6. Then continue with the sequence of cluster 3 and pattern 6. Let me demonstrate the cluster 3 technique again. Foundation chain 2 stitches. Then in the 10th round, 2 stitches away from the previous slip stitch position, work 1 slip stitch. Then work 3 chains. Next, on the other side, 2 stitches away from the previous slip stitch position. Work 1 slip stitch. Then work 2 chains. And that completes another cluster 3. Everyone continue to complete this round. Once completed, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Pull tight. This way, round 13 is completed. Next, let's work on round 14. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. Work 1 double crochet in each of the adjacent 2 stitches. Then work 3 chains. Next, work 1 single crochet in the chain space from the previous round. Then work 1 single crochet in the next chain space. Then work 3 chains. Once completed, work 1 single crochet in the adjacent chain space. Then work 3 chains. We'll treat these 9 chains and 2 single crochets. Consider it as a cluster of 4. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches on the left side. Work 1 double crochet in each of the following 3 stitches. Once completed, work 2 chains. Then in the chain space between the 2 slip stitches from the previous round, work 4 single crochets. Then work 2 more chains. We'll treat these 4 single crochets and 4 chains. Consider it as a cluster of 5. Next, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches on the left side. Work 1 double crochet in each of the following 3 stitches. For this round, cluster 4 and cluster 5 are worked in sequence. Between cluster 4 and cluster 5, skip 3 double crochets. Follow this demonstration to finish the remaining part of this round. Join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight. This way, round 14 is completed. Next, we'll work on round 15. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches on the left side. Work 1 double crochet in each of these 2 stitches. When working the first double crochet, you need to connect it with pattern 4 from round 10. Yarn over. Then pick up like this. At the top position of this strip, the remaining strand below the chain. Then insert the hook into the corresponding stitch, and complete the double crochet. Next, work another double crochet in the adjacent position. Then make 3 chains. That completes this section. In the middle chain space of pattern 4 from the previous round, work 9 double crochets. Then make 3 chains. Next, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches on the left side. Pay attention. When working the middle double crochet, you need to connect it with the strip of pattern 4. Yarn over. Pick up the remaining yarn from the top of the strip. Then insert the hook into the corresponding stitch. Work a double crochet. After completing 3 double crochets, make 2 chains. Next, in the position where there are 4 single crochets from the previous round, work 1 single crochet into each of the middle 2 stitches. Then make 2 chains. Next, work 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 double crochet stitches on the left side. Similarly, when working the middle stitch, you need to connect the strip of pattern 4. Then work 3 chains. We consider these 10 chains, 2 single crochets, and 6 double crochets, as one pattern 7. Next, in the middle chain space, work 9 double crochets. This round consists of repeating pattern 7 and 9 double crochets. Pay attention. The double crochets on both sides of pattern 7, when working the middle stitch, need to connect to the strip of pattern 4. Everyone, finish the remaining part of this round. Once completed, join with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Tighten. Look, this is what it looks like after completing round 15. Now let's work on round 16. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches on the left side. Work 1 double crochet in each of these 2 stitches. Then make 3 chains. Once completed, in the first stitch of the group of 9 double crochets, work 1 HDC3 puff stitch. First, work 3 incomplete half double crochets. Yarn over the hook. Insert the hook. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. This is the first incomplete half double crochet. Once completed, hold the loop in place with your middle finger. Then work the second one. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the same stitch. Yarn over, draw the yarn through. This is the second one. Pay attention. For the incomplete half double crochet, the loop should be at the same height as the previous one. Then work the third one. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the same stitch. Yarn over. Draw the yarn through. This is the third one. Pay attention to keeping the loop height consistent. Then yarn over. And draw through all loops on the hook once. One HDC 3 puff stitch is completed. The braid at the top right is its stitch. Then work 2 chains. Then skip 1 stitch below. On the second stitch from the left, work 1 HDC 3 puff stitch. Start with 3 incomplete half double crochets. One, 2, 3. Then yarn over, and draw through all loops on the hook once. Another HDC 3 puff stitch is completed. Then work 2 chains. Then skip 1 stitch. On the second stitch from the left, work the third HDC 3 puff stitch. The third one is completed. On these 9 double crochets, you need to work a total of 5 HDC 3 puff stitches. Each should be separated by 2 chains. And skip a stitch below. Finish the remaining 2 HDC 3 puff stitches. We can consider these 5 HDC 3 puff stitches and the 8 chains in the middle as pattern 8. Then work 3 chains. Then on the left side, work 1 double crochet into each of the 3 stitches. And then work 2 chains. After completing that, work 1 single crochet into the stitch to the left of the 2 single crochets. Continue with 2 chains. Then work 3 double crochets. Followed by 3 more chains. We can consider these 6 double crochets here. 10 chains and 1 single crochet can be considered as a cluster 6. This round consists of pattern 8 and cluster 6 repeated. The single crochet of cluster 6, all are worked into the left stitch of 2 single crochets from the previous round. Complete the remaining part of this round. After completing it, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight. This way, round 16 is now completed. Move on to round 17. Foundation chain 2 stitches. These 2 chains count as 1/2 double crochet. Next, work a double crochet into the stitch on the left. Join it simultaneously with the long strip of pattern 4. Yarn over. Pick up the strand of yarn above the strip like this. Then insert the hook into the corresponding stitch and complete the double crochet. After completing it, you can take a look. Check if the strip is flat. If it's not flat, you can reconnect at a more suitable position. Then work a double crochet into the adjacent stitch. After completing that, on the left side, in each of the 6 chain spaces, work 2 double crochets. Between the 2 double crochets in the same position, chain 2 as the interval. On the stitch of the middle puff stitch in pattern 8, you need to work a pattern 2. Refer to the chart for guidance. Continue working until you reach the 3 double crochet stitches on the left side. Upon reaching the designated position, work 2 double crochets first. When working the second double crochet, attach it to the strip of pattern 4. Make sure the strip does not twist. Join it flat. Then work 1/2 double crochet. Next, in each of the adjacent 2 chain spaces, work 1 single crochet. Continue downward. Everyone, finish the remaining part of this round. Pay attention to attaching the strip of pattern 4. Once completed, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight. Now, take a look. This is what it looks like after completing round 17. Now let's move on to round 18. First, adjust the starting position. Insert the hook into the adjacent stitch. Work 1 slip stitch. This adjusts the yarn tail to the corresponding position. Then, foundation chain 3 stitches. Next, in each of the adjacent 2 stitches, work 1 double crochet. Then, on the left side, in 3 chain spaces, work 3 double crochets in each. After completing that, in the chain space of pattern 2 on the left side, first work 2 double crochets. Then make 2 chains. And work 2 more double crochets in the same space. After completing that, in the 3 chain spaces on the left side, work 3 double crochets in each. Then work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches on the left side. Next, work at HDC2 tog. Start by picking up the adjacent half double crochet stitch, and work an incomplete half double crochet. Then skip the next 2 single crochet stitches, and in the half double crochet stitch on the left side, work the second incomplete half double crochet. Yarn over, and draw through all the loops on the hook. That completes the HDC2 tog. Continue working corresponding double crochets or chains in the matching stitches and chain spaces. Work until you reach the next DC2 tog position. Reach the next HDC2 tog position, and work an incomplete half double crochet. Then skip the next 2 single crochet stitches, and in the half double crochet stitch on the left side, work the second incomplete half double crochet. Yarn over, and draw through all the loops on the hook. Another HDC2 tog is completed. Continue working to finish the remaining part of this round. For the last HDC2 tog, insert the hook into the half double crochet stitch and the beginning chain from the previous round, and work an incomplete half double crochet. Then, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight, and leave about a 5 cm yarn tail before cutting the yarn. This way, round 18 is completed. Now move on to round 19. Take the corresponding color yarn. Make a slip knot with the yarn tail. Insert the hook into the stitch on the left side of the beginning chain from the previous round, and join the yarn. Foundation chain 3 stitches. Then work double crochets in each stitch on the left side, all the way to the middle chain position. When you reach the appropriate position, work 2 double crochets in this chain space. Then chain 2. Work 2 more double crochets in the same space. Continue with double crochets in each stitch on the left side, all the way to the stitch before the half double crochet decrease from the previous round. When you reach the appropriate position on the stitches on both sides of the HDC2 tog, then continue to finish the remaining part of this round. Once completed, join with a slip stitch to the beginning chain. Pull tight. Leave about 5 centimeters and cut the yarn. Hide the yarn tail on the wrong side of the fabric. This completes round 19. Continue to work on round 20. Take the corresponding color yarn. Start from the right side of where you cut the yarn. Join the yarn for the HDC2 tog stitch. Then work 3 chains. Next, in the same stitch, work 1 HDC3 puff, half double crochet 3 stitches together. After completing it, work 3 more chains. Then slip stitch into the same stitch below. Leave about 5 centimeters and cut the yarn. Tie the 2 yarn tails together with a double knot on the wrong side. Then weave in the ends following the texture on the wrong side. Work several stitches to secure before trimming. Then take another color of yarn. Insert the hook into the gap on the right side of the bobble stitch. Work 3 chains. Next, in the same position, work 1 HDC3 puff, half double crochet 3 stitches together. After completing it, work 3 more chains. Then slip stitch in the same position. Work 3 more chains. Next, in the stitch of the bobble, work 1 HDC 3 puff, half double crochet 3 stitches together. After completing, work 3 chains. Then in the gap on the left side of the bobble stitch, make 1 slip stitch. Work 3 more chains. In the same position, work 1 HDC 3 puff, half double crochet 3 stitches together. Then work 3 more chains. Finally, slip stitch in the same position. Fasten off the yarn. Tie the 2 yarn tails in a double knot at the back. Then hide them along the texture. We can consider all the stitches here as one bobble stitch pattern. In this round, work this bobble stitch pattern in each decrease stitch from the previous round. Specifically where the HDC2 tog, half double crochet 2 stitches together, was made. There will be a total of 10 patterns. Refer to this demonstration here, and complete the remaining 9 patterns. This way, we have completed the explanation for round 20. Next, work on round 21. Join the yarn in the 3rd stitch, from the left side of the beginning chain of round 19. Foundation chain 1 stitch. Then, pick up stitches and work single crochet sequentially. Continue working until you reach this chain position. Upon reaching the designated position, in this chain space, first work 1 single crochet. Then work 2 chains, followed by a DC2 bobble stitch in the same position. After completing, work 2 chains. Then, work 1 single crochet in the same space. We treat these 2 single crochets, 4 chains, and 1 DC2 bobble stitch as a cluster 7. Next, continue picking up stitches and working single crochets. Work until you reach the spot before the HDC2 tog. Specifically, work until the 3 stitches before it. After completing, work 1 single crochet in the bobble stitch. Then, work 2 single crochets in the left chain space. Next, work 1 single crochet in the insertion point of the slip stitch. Then, work 2 single crochets in the left chain space again. Work 1 single crochet in the bobble stitch. After completing, work 2 single crochets in the left chain space. Then, work 1 single crochet in the insertion point of the slip stitch. Work 2 single crochets in the chain space here. Work 1 single crochet in the bobble stitch. Next, work at HDC2 tog, starting at the 4th stitch on the left side. Begin working single crochets there. That is, perform a HDC2 tog. Skip 3 stitches on both the left and right sides without working. Follow this demonstration as a reference to complete the remaining part of this round. Work cluster 7 in all the chain spaces between double crochets. After completing, join with a slip stitch. Pull tight. Leave about 5 cm and cut the yarn. This way, round 21 is now completed. Next, let's work on round 22. To the right of where the yarn was cut in the previous round. Count from the left. Join the yarn at the 5th single crochet stitch. Foundation chain 1 stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the same position. Then work 1 half double crochet in the next adjacent stitch, and 1 double crochet. The next stitch is a double crochet decrease. First, work an incomplete double crochet in the next adjacent stitch. Then skip 1 stitch. And work an incomplete double crochet in the second stitch from the left. Yarn over. And draw through all 3 loops on the hook once. That completes the HDC2 tog. Next, for the following 3 stitches on the left side, work 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. After completing those, make 3 chain stitches. Then skip the next 5 single crochet stitches. Starting from the 6th stitch on the left side. Work 3 double crochets evenly. Then work at HDC2 tog. First, work 2 incomplete double crochets. Note that you need to skip a stitch between the incomplete stitches. Then yarn over, and draw through all the loops on your hook. Another HDC2 tog is completed, then work 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and 1 single crochet in sequence. After completing those, make 3 chain stitches. Then insert from the wrong side into the stitch at round 18 here. Work 1 slip stitch. And then make 3 more chain stitches. Then in the middle of round 17, work 1 slip stitch in the chain space of pattern 2. Also insert from the wrong side. And then make 3 chain stitches. Next, insert into the stitch at round 18. Work 1 slip stitch. And then make 3 chain stitches. After completing those, at round 21, counting from the left, start crocheting on the 5th stitch. The stitch pattern is the same as on this side. Follow this demonstration, and finish the remaining part of this round. After completing it, join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet stitch. And pull tight.